bodies of 4 Marines who had died while on active duty. I said then that there is a special sadness that accompanies the death of a serviceman, for we're never quite good enough to them. Not really, we can't be, because what they gave us is beyond our powers to repay. And so when a serviceman dies, it's a tear in the fabric, a break in the whole, and all we can do is remember. It is, in a way, an odd thing to honor those who died in defense of our country, in defense of us, in wars far away. The imagination plays a trick. We see these soldiers in our mind as old and wise. We see them as something like the founding fathers, grave and gray-haired. But most of them were boys when they died, and they gave up 2 lives, the one they were living and the one they would have lived. When they died, they gave up their chance to be husbands and fathers and grandfathers. They gave up their chance to be revered old men. They gave up everything for our country, for us. We owe them a debt we can never repay. All we can do is remember them and what they did and why they had to be brave for us.
time, we would like to invite the Natrona choir students to come forward and everyone else to stand and remove cover for the presentation of the colors and the national anthem. We would ask you to remain standing and hold your applause until the flags are retired from the event center floor. At this time, you may all be seated, and we invite the speakers and singers to come to the stage and the choir graduates to return to their seats. Good evening and welcome to the 124th commencement exercises for Natrona County High School. A huge thank you to Mr. Weiss and the NCHS Symphonic Band for our processional music, and to Mr. Grusendorf and the Natrona Choir for the beautiful anthem. We'd also like to thank Colonel Schmotzer and First Sergeant Riggs and members of the Mustang Battalion for presenting our nation's colors. At this time, we'd also like to acknowledge Kylie Petty, Student Body Secretary, for putting together the senior slideshow, and the Natrona County School District Public Relations Department for the video honoring our veterans. At this time, in recognition of Military Appreciation Month and approaching Memorial Day, we'd like to have all of our veterans, past and present, stand and be recognized so we can honor you. At this time, I'd also ask that you remember Gage Baker, a member of the senior class who shipped out shortly after we concluded our senior awards night earlier this week and is therefore unable to join us. At this time, I'd like to introduce some special guests. And if they would stand as they're introduced, so if you don't know them, you can get to know them. Representing first the Board of Trustees, Ray Catalier, Chair. Dr. Clark Jensen, Vice Chair. David Applegate, Treasurer. Rita Walsh, Clerk. Kyla Alvey, Trustee. Deb McCuller, Trustee. And Kiana Smith, Trustee. And tonight we would like to excuse Dana Howie and Thomas Myler, trustees who are unable to join us. Also joining us tonight from Central Office are our Superintendent, Mike Jennings, Associate Superintendents, Walt Wilcox and Verba Eccles, and Executive Directors, Steve Elbogan, Angela Hensley, and Dr. Charlotte Gilbar. At this time, I'd also like to welcome the family and friends assembled here this evening, as well as those joining us virtually, to honor the Natrona County High School graduating class of 2021. Some of you have traveled great distances to be here, and we know that you have all supported and encouraged these young people throughout their educational journey. We'd also like to thank the Wild Bunch for streaming this live for us tonight and appreciate that service. At this time, I'd like to introduce the MCs for tonight's graduation, and if they would stand as I introduce them. They are Mackenzie Anderson, Senior Class President, Kylie Petty, Student Body Secretary, and Bridger Myers and Rachel Schreckengost, Student Body Presidents. At this time, I will turn the program over to Bridger Myers and Rachel Schreckengost.
Thank you, Mrs. Harris. We'll go into our speeches and songs now. For our first speech, it will be Giordano Frati with Thank You.
Grazie a tutti ragazzi, veramente. I just need to calibrate my tongue right. Just a second. Here we are. Is it better? Huh? Can you understand me now? No? It didn't change much. Well, never mind. For the ones who don't know me, I'm Giordano Fratti, not Giordano, Giordano, or Jordan. Well, my name has been killed so many times, I can even see it bleeding. As you surely can tell by the accent, I'm an exchange student. Actually, the best Italian student in this school. Yeah, I know. It's kind of hard to achieve certain accomplishments, well, when you are the only one. But anyway, it's a great pleasure for me to stand and talk tonight in front of you all. Being an NC student meant a lot for me. Made me feel part of a huge, big family. I thought it could have been hard, coming here, knowing no one. Especially the first few days, I used to think, it's cool, it's fun, but I want to go home now. I've missed what I was used to. I've missed home. As said, the first period had been kind of rough. I didn't really know how to interact with people in such a new environment. But students and professors helped me out in this aspect. They were always willing to give a hand, start new conversations, so that I've never felt left apart. I've made friends I could wave at in the hallways and hang out sometimes. I've met some cute girls. And I've joined some sport teams, skiing and track. I still remember that one day, me and my friends got to the mall, and walking through the stores, we'd stop at Ross. Well, I didn't truly need clothes. It was just a way to spend some time. So among some t-shirts, too expensive to spend money on, and pants overly large to fit me, I saw a jacket. At $65, discounted to $15, black leather jacket. Shell and 100% polyester, lining and 100% polyester. Well, at least I thought it was made of leather. One of those bully-style jackets with those white stripes on the sleeves. Yeah, one of those jackets you just see in movies. What can I say? I've bought it. Money well spent, because finally with that specific jacket, the transformation was completed. I was an American dude. With no doubt. Well, more like Italo-American, but guys, I was one of you. Time flies when you're having fun. And right when I was finally integrated, without even realizing it, well, here I am at the end of the year. End of the road, delivering what you guys call a graduation speech. How can someone start from zero? Well, this is a question you should ask yourself too, because from tomorrow, your life will change. Some of you will start working full-time, other ones will join a college and may move to another state to follow this pursuit. After 4 long years, you will be demanded to exit your comfort zone again. And ready or not, trust me, there is no need to be afraid because people will always be there for you. So what's my suggestion? Just jump. No, like for real, jump. You will learn how to land later. And guess what I've done? I've jumped. I can see it in your faces. I can feel it in the air. This is a special day. And even for the ones who are going to return to Italy and proceed with their 5th and finally last year of high school, well, this is a day that will be remembered. So, thank you all for this year, for this amazing experience. I hope that even if our paths will divide and take different directions, ambition can unify us. Okay. Make your dreams come true. Carpe diem. Check this out. There is an entire life to live waiting for us. Huh? BestGraduationSpeech.com even says, reach for the stars, dream for tomorrow, live for today. Wow. Is this stuff supposed to be motivational or something? Thank you, guys. Grazie.
Thank you, Diodano. Next will be Anastasia Zettel singing the song We'll Meet Again.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Anna. We will now go into our second speech.
I'd next like to welcome Julia Pearson with her speech, Thank You and Congrats.
I'd like to first start off by saying that, wow, we did it. It's hard to believe how fast these 13 years have gone by, and most of us have just known each other since we were 5 and 6 years old. Some of us have only known each other when we were just about a year ago. But now we look amongst each other and see how we all have grown in just a short amount of time. We have seen each other struggle through challenges, whether that be in our personal lives or just with the endless piles of homework we procrastinated on. And I'm totally kidding about the procrastination part. None of us have ever procrastinated ever. But despite those long, tedious nights we managed to pull through, every graduate in this room deserves to be where they are now. Each and every one of us have put blood, sweat, and tears into our work. Some of us were even in sports, other activities, or even just working a job. Sometimes all three. With that amount of pressure on our shoulders, it definitely made us all stronger. We were challenged like no other, but it's our choice through those challenges to become victims or become champions. I'd like to say that the class of 2021 became champions through one of the most difficult moments of our lives, the COVID-19 pandemic. We already were strong students before all this, but this past year and a half has been a bit more stressful. I'm sure you can all agree, not only did we have to deal with the virus, we had to lose moments of our junior and senior year. We missed out on the envisioned senior year that we hoped for, but we still made the best of it. This included fun memories like a couple students who rode their horses to school, winning the Oil Bowl for the past 4 years, and breaking NCHS sports records. Our FFA students have done an excellent job of winning national awards. Our choir classes were able to experience singing at the Carnegie Hall, and our thespian students presented at the International Thespian Festival and put on the best plays and musicals these past years. Our art students this year have won so many blue ribbons at State Art and created many beautiful and timeless pieces. This class has accomplished more in just a matter of 4 years. These memories we've created will stay with us forever and give us the hope we need in our hard times. Now I hope that this class never forgets to make the best of the worst. We will continue to persevere through our challenges and grow with each other. It is never too late to grow. It's just a matter of when you choose to grow. So never stop growing and always know that you are a champion. Congratulations, class of 2021. Continue to persevere.
Thank you, Julia. Next, I would like to introduce Jessica Cowan singing Little Wonders.
Thank you, Jessica. We'll now go into our third speech
This speech is entitled Graduation Memories.
by Kylie Petty and Mackenzie Anderson.
Good evening, family, friends, staff, and 2021 graduates. Who knew that all of us would end up here together? If there's anything to say about our senior year, it's, well, that was different.
I'm not sure if you guys consider graduation a good or a bad thing, but on the good side, we don't have to do homework anymore or wake up before 8 a.m. if we don't want to. But on the bad side, we have to start doing adult-like things, like making some decisions and maybe paying some bills. At least we're not alone. The best part of high school was experiencing all with you. Graduates, think of the crazy things we've all gone through. Close your eyes and think about the first day of elementary school, middle school, and the first day of freshman year when we were all terrified.
Remember the whip and the quan, the phase where every boy permed his hair, and the phase we're in right now where boys are still perming their hair. Or the idea of bringing mullets back would be great. Maybe a couple of all-nighters studying for a test, the first game of your sports season, the last game of your sports season, fun sports trips with your friends on buses that may or may not have broke down or hit a couple of deer on the way, high school lunches together, and many more memories that we will keep with us forever.
Through all these trends and memories, we've undoubtedly been the most successful classes to walk through the halls of NCHS, as Ms. Harris will point out tonight. We've achieved regional championships, state championships, club successes, won several awards, broken many records, and passed all of our classes to end up here tonight. I don't know about you, but I'm impressed.
I was putting together the senior slideshow and shout-outs this past month, and all I could think is how crazy it is to go to school with such amazing people. Everyone is so unique, and it's incredible. In light of that, I'd like you to take a look around you for a minute and take this moment with everybody in. For 13 years, we've all been waiting for this moment right here. Tonight is more than likely the last time we will all be in one place at one time. This could be the last time you see some of the people sitting around you for the rest of your lives. We would like to thank family, parents, staff, peers, educators for helping all of the seniors here grow as not only students, but as people. Class of 2021, life will take us through a lot of ups and downs, but no matter where each of our 387 paths take us, just remember what scholarly poet Drake once said: "Never let success get to your head, and never let failure get to your heart."
Don't give up, class of 2021. No matter how different our years have been, it has set us apart from the ordinary and empowered us to chase our unique goals and dreams. Congratulations, graduates.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mackenzie and Kylie. We will now like to introduce Mrs. Harris.
Thank you, students. That was amazing. At this time, we would invite the students to take their seats with their classmates. And while they're doing that, I would like to recognize the Natrona County High School administration on the staff over here. Heather Ryan, Lucas Dow, Brian Honkin, Jim Catlin, and Spencer Cantrell. I'd also like to give a huge thank you to Monica Lango, our office manager, for organizing graduation along with her office staff. A lot of work goes into an event like this, so rather than wait till the end, I want to make sure and thank them now for all of their work. As we come to the end of another school year, it's always rewarding to look back at some of the accomplishments of the graduating class. After an interrupted 2019-20 school year, the class of 2021 has gone on to accomplish many amazing things. This is by no means a comprehensive list, but will attempt to highlight some of the more recent accomplishments. We have students who have excelled at state, national, and even international competitions in multiple areas, including art, music, theater, Skills USA, ROTC, speech and debate, FFA, and multiple sports. Our art, speech and debate, theater, and music students have excelled, evidenced not only by their state and national accolades, but by the performances and exhibitions that we have been fortunate to attend and witness this year, some of which you just witnessed here earlier tonight. They're amazing. So our talent is just unbelievable, and we're so appreciative of the students that share their talents with us throughout the year. We also have many students who have earned industry certifications in many areas, including nursing, auto, veterinary medical applications, USA or drone pilot's licenses, welding, and other such certifications. One of our seniors here before you today won the American Dream statewide essay contest with her amazing essay of her life. Another student was named the Junior Volunteer of the Year at the Wyoming Medical Center for her hours of service. We even had at least one student, and possibly two, earn their associate's degree in general studies at Casper College before even receiving their high school diploma here this evening. From our athletic teams, we have had 36 all-state selections and 7 individual state champions, many of whom are seniors here tonight. 20 of our teams were recognized by the WHSAA for their academic accomplishments, including 10 in the distinguished category, which requires a 3.0 to 3.49 GPA. The 10 groups that received this distinguished rank are cheer, football, tennis, alpine skiing, boys swimming, wrestling, boys track, boys soccer, golf, and softball. Let's give it up for those 10 teams. In addition, we had 10 other teams that achieved the outstanding designation, which requires an average GPA of 3.5 or above. Those 10 teams were cross country, girls swimming, volleyball, boys basketball, girls indoor track, boys indoor track, Nordic skiing, girls track, outdoor that is, and girls soccer. So another huge accomplishment that shows our student athletes place a priority on their academics. Yes. NCHS's junior ROTC rifle team were state champions this year. I think that deserves a big round of applause. And our Mustang wrestling team won a state championship in dramatic fashion to end their season right here where they're seated today. So congratulations to them. This is an impressive list, even though it is far from noting all of their accomplishments. While it's important to look at some of the highlights, perhaps the biggest highlight is the fact that we have 344 graduates seated here before you this evening. In September of 2008, the students before you started kindergarten, with some of these students excited and happy, and others worried and apprehensive, and some vacillating between the two ends of the spectrum. You parents were likely experiencing a variety of emotions back then too, with some of you crying, some of you celebrating, and some of you following the bus taking your 5-year-old away to school. Tonight, we will likely end these students' public school careers the same way, with many emotions on the part of students, parents, family, and friends, moving from one extreme to another. However, I believe the overwhelming feeling tonight will be one of great excitement, pride, and happiness as we celebrate the class of 2021. Natrona's 124th graduating class chose, as you heard earlier, "Well, that was different," as their class motto. I think we would all agree that the last year has been different. I would dare to say that all of us here tonight can say that we have never experienced anything like we have experienced during these last 15 months. And while it was different, it was a chance for these seniors to have an experience unlike that of any other graduating class before them, and hopefully after them, and provide opportunities to learn and grow, and more importantly, to appreciate things that perhaps we previously took for granted. There's a saying that goes like this: you never know what you have until you lose it. The truth is, you know exactly what you had, you just never thought you'd lose it. Whoever thought we'd lose in-person learning, shopping, sports, concerts, theater, eating out, handshakes, hugs, going to church, flying, or your ability to safely visit family and friends. Yet we did lose all of that for a time. Sorry, guys. Let's see. Now I lost my place, sorry. I believe some of our greatest growth comes from some of our biggest challenges, and this year we had the opportunity to grow in so many areas due to the adversity and uncertainty that we faced. While the formal curriculum is what we are charged with teaching, this year our graduates had the opportunity to learn many additional lessons that, if continued, will serve them well for the rest of their lives. Some of the lessons learned this school year were teamwork, patience, agility, compassion, and gratitude. It definitely took teamwork, with everyone committed toward common goals to safely keep our schools open and our activities a possibility. We saw our students pull together and support one another so we could all have a successful school year and completion of all of our sports, clubs, and activities throughout the year. We learned that Helen Keller was correct when she said, "Alone we can do so little, together we can do so much." I think that means I need to hurry. I was proud of the students' commitment to doing what was needed for themselves and for one another, and showing teamwork in action. This year also required us to have patience with ourselves and others as we navigated these uncharted waters. John Quincy Adams said, "Patience and perseverance have a magical effect before which difficulties disappear and obstacles vanish." We have seen this occur right before our very eyes this year, as patience and perseverance have led to a place and time where many of the obstacles that were once before us have now been removed. Patience and acceptance of our circumstances helped us remain positive throughout the year as conditions constantly changed and finally improved. Students have certainly had ample opportunities to improve their agility over the past 15 months. We pivoted to remote learning almost overnight, and since that week in March 2020, they have constantly been adjusting to the changes and opportunities before them. Interestingly enough, agility is one of the key characteristics that employers are seeking in employees today. It is a great skill to have the ability to problem solve and adjust as things around you don't go quite as planned. I think we can all consider our agility muscles adequately exercised. As challenges and disappointments and loss have occurred, we have had many opportunities to show compassion for others. Too often in society, and schools are no exception to this, everyone is trying so hard to find their place and fit in that we sometimes lose sight of what is really important, and this year has given us opportunities to show compassion for those facing a myriad of challenges. Albert Schweitzer said, "The purpose of human life is to serve and to show compassion and the will to help others." We have had many opportunities this school year to show compassion and empathy for others. One of my favorite quotes by Aesop, which is also on a sign in my office, says, "No act of kindness, no matter how small, is ever wasted." I love this quote, and I believe that often kindness and compassion can cost us nothing, but they greatly improve not only our life, but the lives of those around us. Kindness and compassion are so important in the world today, and I love a Tim McGraw song reminding us to be humble and kind, traits that will serve us well every day of our lives. Gratitude is another characteristic I believe many of us have exercised this year. After finishing the 2019-20 school year remotely, Most of us appreciated the opportunity to return in person, albeit masked up or socially distanced this school year. We appreciated the opportunity to gather and learn, study, sing, dance, act, compete, and even eat with our peers. Seemingly normal day-to-day tasks suddenly weren't so simple, and now that our lives are back to a more normal routine, I believe that we will all have a little more gratitude for the simple pleasures in life that we lost for a time. Germany Kant said, "It's a funny thing about life. Once you begin to take note of the things you are grateful for, you begin to lose sight of the things you lack." I hope we all focus on being more grateful and appreciating what we have. So yes, this was different, and I hope you learned some different things that will enrich your lives as you continue to pursue your future goals and dreams. I hope you will continue to exercise teamwork, patience, agility, compassion, and gratitude. I hope we are all better off for having a different experience than that we planned and envisioned in our minds. I hope we are better because of the challenges we have faced, and I know we are better from having one another in our lives. As the song from Wicked says, "There are handprints on our hearts, and we have been changed for good because we knew you." We are proud of you, each of you, for achieving this milestone tonight. And while none of us have walked in your shoes, many of the people here tonight have walked beside you on this journey and are very proud of your accomplishments. We wish you all the best as you continue to pursue your future goals. Congratulations and good luck, graduates. Natrona County School District Board of Trustees, I certify that each and every student wearing black and orange this evening has met the graduation or completion requirements set forth by you, the Board of Trustees. Chairman Cavalier, at this time, it is my honor to present the class of 2021 to you for graduation.
Thank you, Principal Harris. Having been certified by Principal Harris as meeting all requirements for graduation by the authority vested in the Board of Trustees of Natrona County School District Number 1, I declare the members of the class of 2021 prepared to receive their diplomas. Never mind. Don't let me.
Okay, Bridger, as soon as you get to the top of the stairs, I'm going to announce it.
Yep. Bridger Paul Myers.
Giordano Frati.
Kyler James Severson.
Julia Gil Rodriguez.
Hannah Rose Trumbull.
Alyssa Marie Cadwell.
Peyton Marie Halverson.
Elena Jean Sterling.
Emily Ann Robinson.
Julia Rose Pearson.
Abigail Elise Joswick, valedictorian.
Margaret Adeline Gazda.
Edward Dunmire Atkinson.
Caitlin Elizabeth Daniels.
Rachel Grace Schreckengost.
Shada McDonald.
Mackenzie Lee Anderson, valedictorian.
Jessica Lorraine Cowan.
Kylie Lynn Petty.
Abigail Ann Disberg.
Brianna Lauren Flesvig.
Max Play Nate Demerit.
Chloe Madeline Chavez.
Malachi Nathaniel Sweets.
Sydney Ruth Reezy.
David Shane Bennett.
Brianna Renee Beckley.
Rachel Linda Bates.
Anastasia Therese Zeddy.
Phoebe Caps Anderson.
Kiara Mayvette Hebden.
Jeremy Taylor Rich.
Avril DeVay Sims.
Samuel Jeffrey Snyder.
Caleb Eric Sunquist.
Madison Sage Sanchez.
Ellie Maria Weibel.
Arabella Shiana Verdon.
Lucelle Grace Elder.
Rush Michael Walton.
Callan Landry Kalita Willardson.
Madison Rose Garcia and Winnie Garcia.
Cassidy Lee Madrid.
Kelsey Hope Elrod.
Walker Lee Dickinson.
Macy Madeline Sale.
Quinn Thomas Lovelace.
Marissa June Ingberg.
Dolores Lorraine Newmiller.
Curtis Warren Winfrey.
Logan Thomas Vermillion.
Joshua Nichols.
Kember Lane Shepard.
Miranda Johnston.
Ian Robert Jennings.
Michaela Nicole Gear.
Nicholas Cole Vincent.
Desania Leah Marie Lyon.
Antonio Juan Perez.
Taylon Faye Patterson.
Rayanne Rochelle McCurdy.
Mackenzie Akila Rhiannon Thompson.
Sydney Jade Herman.
Colton Edward Schwartz.
Cammie Joan Langley.
Christina Grace Mock.
Ian Christopher Island.
Emily Veda Mock.
Hayden J. Sims.
Daniel Davis Knight.
Brianna Beverly Heiser.
Braxton Patrick Bundy.
Kiana Bessie Heiser.
Braden Allen Barr.
Allison Lee Herdning.
Brady Irvin Kautzman.
Michelle Zari Hernandez Lopez.
Colton Harris Douglas.
Alicia Lucille Berryman.
Lane Jackson Peterson.
Brianna Catherine Leary, valedictorian.
Caleb Andrew Solano.
Harley Renee Tilley.
Briar Kieron Keishel Johnson.
Cassidy Lynn Brooks.
Emiliano Khalil Rohr.
Brooklyn Jade Hetrek.
Tyler Jordan Gregory.
Carissa Bell Anderson.
Mark Emmett Cortade.
Abigail Troy Wilcox, valedictorian.
Isaiah Edward Davis.
Brinley Irene LaChance, valedictorian.
Joshua Russell Seidel.
Natalie Rose Yeager.
Sean Lewis Richards.
Emily Grace McComey.
James Robert Brandt.
Rylan Leonard Gray.
Bowen Ryan Condelario.
Joshua John Sieving.
Morgan Lee Pickett.
Jessica Araceli Orozco.
Avery Joseph Cox.
Matthew Joseph Barrett.
Zachary Taylor Sutherland.
Abigail Josephine Gruner, valedictorian.
Dominic Andrew Braddock.
Isabella Jean Brown.
Caden Lee Spurgeon.
Rhett Bryce Bueller.
Hunter Lee Rayborn.
Nolan Ulrich Valdez.
Braden Michael Dean Cazola.
Ty Burdette Hansen.
Joel Carl Kirschner.
Sierra Chance Tatro.
Coulter Robert Helm.
Trinity Shea Davis.
Leighton Glenn Kidder.
Andrew Bryce Canchola.
Emelise Priscilla Shores.
Sage Michelle Wright.
Tanya Marie Harvard.
Sydney Brianna Knoll.
Rebecca Rain Raphael.
Emma Jean Scott.
Haley Ione Dawson.
Nicholas Jason Gutierrez.
Gavin Darrell Carnahan.
Alexander George Mick.
Damika Shadea Armstrong.
Our middle name is Anala. Naira Anala Douglas. Yep, Naira Anala Douglas.
Hope Athena Dixon.
Naira Anala Douglas.
Isabel Elizabeth Ann Ramfo.
Robert Deshaun Douglas Jr.
Annabelle Faye McNally.
Edson Daniel Gonzalez.
Ruby Salazar.
Kyler Lance Paul Henderson.
Quincy May Morin.
Elizabeth Sue Meets.
Preston Joseph Woodbury.
Maya Ashlyn Cooper.
Caitlin Rose Moeller.
Mila Alexis Pennington.
Isaiah Daniel Timbers.
Noah James Ehrenhart.
Allison Brianna Cardine.
Jacob Joseph Michael.
Jonathan Vincent Mullenberg Nakbar.
Kenneth Joseph Briseño.
Anthony Jacob Richard Hunter.
Hunter Nading.
Taylin Jaya Smith.
Jerry Sergey Simikov.
Cyrus Grant Meeks.
Jara Mano Martinez.
Lauren Marie Herbert.
Lily Marine Stopka.
Taylor Michelle Mostello.
Kyle Braden Marshall.
Benjamin Lee Trumbull.
Philip Jordan Mays.
Eric Perez.
Ireland Kieran Kelsey Foley.
Jaden Matthew Smith.
Tiana Alize Romo.
Brian Curtis Bertinoli.
Cora Ruth O'Brien.
Henry Alfonso True.
Jadalyn Louise Faith Robeski.
Correction, Henry Alfonso True, valid Victorian. Next up, Ryan Matthew Swan, valedictorian.
Harley Lane Tucker Reeves.
Dylan Michael Johnson.
Eric Stewart Kraus.
Jose Eduardo Maldonado Soto.
Damon Scott Garber.
Jackson Harlan Colling.
John Ivan Larson.
Justice Marie Pullins.
Christopher Neil Angelus Boyce.
Connor William Shipper.
DeAnthony Charles Smith.
Tristan Matthew Osborne.
Cameron Eugene Walters.
Taryn Paige McJunkin.
Lane Robert Steffens.
Isaac Samuel Shade.
William Newmiller.
Jack Darrell Pivick.
Alejandro Paul Ray Hayworth.
Gavin Patrick Bauer.
Dristan Juan Bruce.
Sierra Cheyenne Randolph.
Bailey Elizabeth McCartney.
Reagan Lorraine Gustafson.
Riley Warren Reddick.
Alexis Ray Stewart.
Asher Paul Marvel.
Hayden Dwayne Nelson.
Andrew Paul Joswick.
Hayden Marie Rinker.
So you make a lot of fun of them? I make fun of them. Andrew Donald Laura Goodman.
Reese Ainsley Potter.
Christopher Wayne Johnson.
Aspen Ann Dobby.
William Ratchford.
Michaela Marie Colleen McDonald.
Sydney Grace Smith.
Kindle Emma Cott.
Presley Paige Elizabeth Sesnick.
Casila Brooke Skiles.
Vanessa Blake Friend.
JC Mackenzie McClintock.
Kylie Renee Orr.
Layla Brianne Branson.
Case Lane Gilbert.
Eric Alexander Michael.
Ethan Ray Jones.
Aiden Miguel Nunez.
Mason D. Rivera.
Sarah Paige Cole.
Jaden Glenn Petty.
Juliana Engelman.
Cashton Good.
Skylar Grace Fox.
Skyan Jano.
Adara Ryan Crow.
Darian Alexander DeArmond.
Milo Esperanza Aragon.
Shadrick O'Dale Nash.
Grace Marie Aragon.
Victoria Esperanza Rodriguez.
Anna Lynn Fink.
Abigail Marie Frimmel.
Philip Easton Bowers.
Emmanuel Mendez Garza.
JC Elizabeth Kunal.
Julian Joseph Salazar.
I know.
Kylie Morgan Fries.
Sky Marie Anderson.
Emma Wiley. Kaylee Emma Wiley.
Kaylee Emma Wiley.
Soren Monroe Tempest.
Mackenzie Ray Johnson.
William Noble Lewis.
Dante Jaden Cloward.
Gregory Ryan Saul.
Jaden Joseph Evans.
Preston James Parks.
Ashton Lee Bauer.
Alana Grace Claire.
Madison Cheyenne Corgi.
Colton Carl Cloninger.
Kobe John Dimmick.
Nathaniel Lewis Saucedo.
Devin Lee Andrew Witten.
Dwight Zane McElroy.
Taylor Faith Scholl.
Sean Robert Loftus Jr.
Hunter Brian Lee Santa Stephen.
Gracelyn K. Allison.
Audrey Jane Roberts valedictorian.
Million D. Allison.
Gabriella Caitlin Hagler.
Jaden Peter Puchigian.
Ian Riley Hughes.
Madison Grace Miller.
Mackenzie Chevelle Williams.
Jesse Rolf Rabe.
Aiden Michael Bullard.
Brady Rex Dutcher.
Journey Trey Cora.
Braden Michael Tyree.
Maya Ione Marie Adamson.
Hudson Fraser Pullen.
Cassidy Ray Bracken.
Savannah Ray Crane.
Aaron Viescas.
Kobe Ray Kelly.
Ashton Ray Lorenzen.
Isaac John Spear.
Damian Edward Watson.
Maxwell George Radosevich, valedictorian.
Brenna Nicole Green.
Jace James George.
Landon Roberts.
Harrison Lewis Taubert.
Callan Ingram Terry.
Benjamin Chesley Hoppins.
Richard Justin Manning.
Philip Benjamin Bergman.
Zachary Aaron Johnston.
John Austin Seraphin.
Caleb James Dysert.
Harmony Joy Lembeck.
Luke David Short.
Zach Connor Ellertson.
Joseph Jeremiah Lujan.
Jaden Riley Luna.
Cruz Juan Garcia.
Elise Bernadine Brownell.
Caitlin Marie Frazier.
Morgan Sherelle Burgess.
Mitchell Lee Jerkowski.
Kaya Mackenzie Eliasoff.
Jessica Mackenzie Jacob.
Skylar Joseph Larson.
Randy Nevea Virginia Councilman.
Kiana Faith Lone Bear Garcia.
Estefany Yamil Yaquez Valvizezo.
Shaylin Alexandria Lucero.
Lizeth Teresa Hernandez Tafoya.
Kira Faith Llewellyn.
Ryan Grant Perkins.
Jonathan Giovanni Cervantes.
Seamus Richard Malone.
And last, but certainly not least, Cameron James McMurray.
And certainly not last, Alyssa Page Cassada. And not to be forgotten, Paige Elizabeth Ramsa.
Congratulations to the 124th graduating class of Natrona County High School. At this time, we would like to have Kenzie Anderson, Bridger Myers, and Rachel Schrecken-Goss come forward. The senior class stand and prepare for your tassel change.
Class of 2021, you may now move your tassel to the left.